What's going on, people? It's Jas, and time for a little update. So before I get talking about the psoriasis and the updates on that and my health, I know some of you voiced your concerns about my grandmother. Sadly, she has passed away, and that's taken quite a big toll on the whole family, on myself, on Serena. As you lot know, I started this channel at my grandmother's house, and she gave me a place to stay when things weren't going too well for us. And even before we went traveling, we moved back in with her, and I'm glad that I got to spend a lot of time with her, and got to spend time with her as an adult as well. You know, got to really, spent a really good time with her. So, yeah, unfortunately, my grandmother, she's gone to a better place now, and it is what it is. But it's why I've taken some time away from everything, just to deal with my emotions and go through the grieving process. But I'm okay now. Okay, and on to the psoriasis update and health update. So, good news. They have sent me my biologics. And they've sent me my biologics because I've done all the tests. As you know, my liver was a bit iffy. They're still not 100% sure why it went haywire. I have some theories to it. I think that it was I got severe food poisoning in South America a couple of times, and then came back, done a blood test, it was elevated, went to Southeast Asia, went to Thailand, partied a lot, didn't allow my liver to recover. So that's probably why it's elevated. It's come down now steadily. It's still not the best, but it's in safe levels now. Also, I don't know if I remember telling you guys, but I've been suffering with a lot of bloating for the past a year or two. Like every time I eat something, my stomach just swells up like crazy, and my stomach's a bit bloated right now after eating. Done something called a gastroscopy, which is basically they shove a camera down your throat. It was a horrific experience. If you are going to do it, get it done sedated. I didn't get it done sedated. I done the numbing spray, so I remember everything, and it was horrible. But turns out I have 2 ulcers with something called the H. pylori bacteria. So I had to go on this thing called eradication therapy, which is 2 different antibiotics, omeprazole for a week to get rid of that. They also found a hiatus hernia here, but it's quite small, so it's not really affecting me that much, and so they're kind of going to just leave that and keep an eye on it. My antibiotics, so I'm giving it a couple of days before I jump back onto the biologics. Actually, no, wait, I've given it enough days. Maybe I can jump back on the biologics today. Maybe I should do it now on this video, actually. But my psoriasis has gotten pretty bad. My scalp, you can't see it because my hair's here, but this entire side here is covered in psoriasis. I don't know if you can tell, but I'll lift it up a little bit, but yeah, it is what it is. Up here I've got psoriasis all up the top here, in the back here, along here, my torso. You can see got some nice big patches here. It's coming down there on my legs. This patch has gotten quite big compared to last time, so you can see here a nice juicy patch right there. Got a couple going up my leg here, couple going up my leg here. Got a patch that started over here, and just like you know with psoriasis, it's a weird thing. Like when you get a patch on one part of your body, it mirrors onto the other side. So I've got the patch here, got a little patch here, starting on my underarms as well, which is not too bad, actually. It is bad, but oh, and on my nose, behind my ears, I don't know if you can tell there, if you can see it's behind my ears, inside my ear canals, that's a bit annoying, in my eyebrows, in my beard here, you can see like every time I do this, it's just like, it's like it's snowing skin. It's a bit, yeah, not great, because I love wearing black. Black is the colour that I wear all the time, and yeah, it just looks like I've got really bad dandruff. Yeah, so if you lot remember, the last time I came off my biologics, I basically became bedbound within 3 to 4 months, I believe. But I've been off the Skyrizi for like 7 months now, and this is the amount of psoriasis I have, and it's not that bad at all, to be honest with you. Like, it's been way worse before. Like, yeah, I've got it on my hands and stuff like that, but compared to what I used to be, this is still nothing. But you know what? I am going to do my biologics. In fact, let me go do it now. Let me go get it. Here we go. Here's the Skyrizi. I really shouldn't do that, should I? Just pick it up and flick it around in the air like that. This, in the States, for those of you who are watching from the States, I think this costs $16,000 per injection, which is crazy. I don't know how they're charging something like that, because I'm from the UK, we have the NHS, so this is completely free. We just get it. So I feel incredibly blessed that I'm able to get this, and I'm really sorry that, you know, you lot over in the States, for those of you who don't have health insurance, because like I probably wouldn't be able to afford health insurance, you may not be able to access medication like this. I just think that there needs to be like a reform in that. People need to have access to this kind of stuff. Anyway, so if you lot have never seen my other videos on Skyrizi, basically when you first start a biologic, and for this one it's once every 3 months, you have a loading dose. So you have your first dose, which is a loading dose. Then you have your second dose, which is also another loading dose, about 4 weeks later. And then you have your next dose 3 months after that. Okay, so this is my first one. And you can see here, it says injection 1 pre-filled pen on week 0. And then week 4, I do have the one that's week 4 inside the fridge. So let's open this up. Here's our syringe. We need to let this warm up. I probably should get a little alcohol pad or something just to disinfect my belly. So let me go get one of those. So while we're waiting for this to warm up a little bit, got to keep it in your hands and warm it up a little bit. I think it's because of the viscosity. When you warm it up, it will just become a bit more liquid. When it's too cold, it's a bit more viscous, I think. Oh, let me show you something actually. So before my grandmother passed, she actually came over to the house, and she saw the new place that we're in, that we're renting, and she really loved it, and she actually gave us some money as a moving in present. And she brought us some trees, which are really nice. I'll show you that in a bit. And when I give you like a proper video house tour of this place. And she got us these sofas. Well, we picked the sofas, but we used the money that she gave us to buy sofas. That's what we told her we were going to get. It's just unfortunate that she passed away about a week before they arrived, which is damn, very sad. I wish you could have seen it. But here, have a look. They're super cozy and fluffy and like, yeah, just relaxing. We've also taken a lot of plants from my grandmother's house, because she really did have like a green finger, and she used to love her plants. So she used to call them her children, and she used to talk to them and all that kind of stuff. So we've brought the plants over from her place to our place, and they seem really happy. You know, they're flourishing. They look healthy. Got her plant pots there and stuff like that. I took some beautiful photos of my grandmother, and I want to get them printed and put up over there. So yeah. Okay, let's do this. So I don't actually have alcohol wipes, which I should have run out, but I haven't done this in so long. So I just need to stock up. So I'm going to be using some hand sanitizer and a tissue, which I'm pretty sure is not the best thing to do. So don't do this, but it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to inject where I always inject, which is around here. Just going to clean this off. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there it is. So remember, with this, what you got to do, put it in, push it in so this white bit becomes recessed, push this button, and you'll see that this yellow bar will fill up, okay? Once it hits the end and you hear the audible click, that's when it's finished. So let's do that together. Hopefully that this is in frame. I don't have a viewfinder on this camera, so I can't see. So push in, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Then I let go. Only a little bit of blood, but that's okay. What I'm going to do, before I let you guys go, I'm going to quickly put some Encelar on, because I haven't done so in a while. I've been going through this stuff a lot because my psoriasis has been flaring up. So let's just quickly bang this on. Oh, none left. A little bit left. No, none left. Open another one. Give it a good little shake. Open this up. Boop, 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 boop. Rub it in. There you go. Okay. I'm going to do the rest of me. I'm going to do my scalp and all that kind of stuff, but it's kind of messy and I have to touch the camera and things like that, so I don't really want to do that right now. But that is the end of the video, and that's the update. Again, yeah, good news and bad news on this update, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and start posting some more, and I say this every time. You know me, I'm not consistent. That's why I don't have a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. I do what I can when I can. But yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.